student success report, just real quickly.
Thanks, Dick.
We had our second, on April 13th, we had our second high school alliance meeting. Again, we had great attendance and participation. I would describe our meetings right now as really kind of getting to know each other. We're talking a lot about different CLC programs or answering questions. We're reviewing data and we're working on a shared data agreement so that we can also begin to share data. Some of the primary discussions have centered on other opportunities for joint professional development. How can we continue to ease transitions from high school into the College of Lake County for programs such as dual credit and CLC bridge programs. So again, I would characterize the conversations as being very productive, energetic. The high schools are very engaged, and I think we're making some progress on
How is our counseling coming with the Student Success Initiative?
Coaching.
Oh, the coaching, moving on very well. Very well, yeah.
We're seeing success?
Yes. Yeah. We're seeing retention go up, and we're seeing students who were coached last semester actively proactive coming out and meeting with their coaches.
So with your curriculum, with your meetings with the K-12 districts, how are you doing on curriculum alignment?
We have both in math and English. Our faculty are going out and meeting with the various high schools to talk about that, sharing syllabi, looking at course reference forms, talking about textbooks, so that they can see here are where our classes begin. But as we continue to have these discussions with the High School Alliance, we'll look for opportunities to hopefully expand.
Yeah, we talked about joint professional development in the future, but it's a matter of getting all the dates together.
So is there like an effort to try to convince them to really encourage that fourth-year math, or at least get them through college algebra?
That's interesting. We have a subcommittee that I'm leading. One of the things that we did learn is that many of the high schools do offer 4 years of math. Not all the students take advantage of that. One of the challenges that we're learning about is that they may not be taking the right math. In addition, Donna Carlson, one of our math faculty members, have been working with high schools over the last couple of years to help them design fourth-year math courses for students.
What would be an example of taking the long math?
I think a math person would have to answer that.
I knew he was going to get you on that.
Yeah.
Not the rigor. It's just not the rigor.
Actually, there is no wrong math.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
That's the right
Yeah.
answer, Mr. Haney.
Yeah.
Differential calculus is
Yeah.
fine, right? Statistics.
I think one of the, when we talk about the data sharing, is taking a look at what course sequences students are taking, particularly in math, to determine what are those that are leading students to be college ready. So when we talk about our data sharing agreement, one of the things that there's a desire to do is to look at students who maybe have tested into developmental ed and look back to see what were their course taking patterns in high school, and are there better course taking pathways that they'll show us more college ready.
Yeah, I was thinking, I asked this question based on if you take algebra, geometry, whatever, but if you get to fourth math course, statistics, where you're not necessarily using numbers, data, that's pretty valuable if you're in many pursuits academically. It is not differential equations, as Dr. Griffin so smartly identified. But it definitely gives you a different tool to use.
And also it largely is impacted by the students' choice of careers, which directions they want to head. If they're straight gen ed transfer, there's one math sequence. If they're in STEM programs,
I assume you have dual credit in that portfolio of work
Yeah,
that
yeah.
you're doing?
absolutely.
So can we just hear more about that in coming months?
Sure.
About dual enrollment? I want to make sure those numbers.
Those numbers have been trending up every year and growing.